Hey guys, Ashley here, and today we'll be taking a look at my small collection of Marvel superhero mashers. Now, I showed these once before in a thrift haul video I did with my cousin Nathan back in, well, I filmed it in July, but I think I uploaded it either in August or September? Well, anyway, let's get to it here. When I showed them on that video, I didn't show all their accessories. Now, I got them, as I mentioned, it was in a thrift haul, so obviously you probably guessed that I got them all used. They were like double bagged. So anyway, I've got these arranged. Does this come with him? Well, I got them arranged where I think the accessories came. I looked it up and now I've sort of forgotten again. But anyway, it looks like I do have all their accessories. I did look up and find out that this particular I almost said Green Lantern figure, Green Goblin figure, never came with a glider, which kind of sucks, but I'm sure that, like, something could be made for him, or maybe he could use a glider from another figure. So, let's see, who do we want to look at first? We'll look at Falcon first. So, this is, like, the classic comic book version of Falcon, which is actually one of my favorite Falcon outfits. Don't ask why, because I'm really not sure why. Maybe because it's like the first thing I was introduced to Falcon with, because I used to read the comics. I don't know, though. I just know that this is one of my favorite Falcon outfits. So for the articulation, they have, I think this is like a ball joint is what this is called. So you can spin the arm all the way around. It moves out that far, and then this is kind of, it's not really a ball joint because this is designed to pop off so you can switch it. Sorry, I just shook the tripod there. But you can spin it around in a circle as a result. You can bend it up and pop it immediately back off. Just a second. They don't normally come off that easily. I don't know what happened there. I guess I just didn't snap him back on. And look down like that, up like that. And turn his head all the way around. The legs go really far out from the body. And then the knee's a little stiff on mine. And spin that all the way around, again as a result of this coming off. And this one actually has the ball jointed ankle. It's got the ankle pivot. Of course, no ab crunch. But Falcon, I think, is really well articulated. And then Green Goblin has like the same style of articulation, having the ankle pivot and everything. So these two are the more articulated ones. And then, well, now I'm having trouble standing the back up. Just a second. Really? You stood fine before, Falcon. Stay. Guess I've got him jutted kind of far forward. Please stand up. Okay, we're just going to sit Falcon down then. Okay, so anyway, and then I will we'll look at these last two individually. So for him, he does not move his arm out at all. It's just, that's the only movement for his arm. His head movement, I just popped his head off. Just a second. Okay, his head movement is, well, without popping the head off, not very good. The legs still move pretty far out from the body, but it doesn't really matter much because there's no ankle pivot. So while he can still be posed, it looks kind of weird. So his articulation is still good, but they took a lot away for him, which initially I thought, well, maybe it's just because of the bulkier suit. But then Thor has the same problem. And adding to that, for Thor, Hasbro, for whatever reason, decided, hey, let's make his hammer so you can't remove it. And yeah, that's just how his arm is, and it makes it super hard to stand him, usually. Apparently not right now. And, of course, he has his cape, which is removable. Okay, I guess without the cape, maybe that takes away weight. And, okay, now I have to lean him back a bit for him to stand. So, Thor's accessories were this frost giant head and arm. And I'm going to put the Frost Giant arm on right now. If not, just to make it easier to stand him. Okay, you have to kind of work the arms and stitch off. Okay, so here is Thor with a Frost Giant arm. Put him back there. And if I had 2 of these hands, I would definitely prefer them over the hands that my what are you called? I forgot his name. My Iron Patriot figure came with, because I really like how that looks. If I had another one, it would definitely be what's on him. So I think that came with Falcon. The extra wings came with Falcon. The shield, and I already mentioned that this came with Thor. And then I believe he had this, which is obviously really weird and cartoony. Somehow I feel like Norman Osborn might have one anyway. I don't know. I really like their style because they remind me a lot of the action figures I used to get. Also, the only accessories that Goblin here came with were 3 pumpkins. Okay, so as I was saying, they remind me a lot of the figures I used to get growing up, just being kind of bulkier, less articulate, and just kind of more cartoony. As an example, I have here my, well, I mean, this one technically wasn't one I got when I was younger either. This one was one I also got at a thrift store, but my older cousin has one just like this one, so I'm counting this. Anyway, you can see it's got kind of the same, similar style, less articulation. I'm not going to show all that in the video though, because obviously the video is meant to focus on these guys. So, aside from the arms, you can also pop the leg off right here at the knee. And then we can pop off Goblin's leg, and we can just make this horrible monstrosity. That doesn't work very well though because the legs are of different types. But you get the idea. If I replaced both legs, he would stand alright, but since I only replaced one, it didn't. He doesn't. The head, of course, comes off. And I think that they're pretty good figures. For the older ones that have like the more articulation, I would definitely like give them a 5-star rating. But with the articulation that Hasbro has taken away for the newer ones, like my Thor and my Iron Patriot figure, I would probably give them a lower rating. Iron Patriot, I might still give 5 stars just because I really like how he looks and like the shiny paint. But Thor definitely is getting like maybe 3.5 stars because of this hammer arm. I mean, really, Hasbro? That is so annoying to pose him with. I virtually can't pose him with it, so my only real complaint is how they've kind of cheapened them up a bit. I saw a Spider-Man one recently, and looked at it, and he's got like these web things built into his hands. I'm just like, I don't really like that. But anyway, that's my little collection and a brief review of the Marvel superhero mashers. And I really do love them, don't get me wrong. I just wish that Hasbro wasn't sort of being a bit cheaper with them as the line went along. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video review. I don't know what I'm saying apparently. I hope you guys enjoyed this video review of my Marvel superhero mashers, and if you did, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye guys.